Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's time. It's time to do the toilet bowl. The beginning of the toilet bowls. It was dubbed the worst game of Overwatch at the time, and since every game after that has just been an absolute shit show has been named the toilet bowl. Pure cinema, glorious gameplay in all the wrong ways, and a lot of stories are born. We're doing the Boston Uprising versus the Houston Outlaws, the 2020 match that really was like the Homestand model. We sort of talked about it. And before all of that got shut down, everyone was traveling, everyone was excited, rosters were built. We had this match, and it's not great. If you've never seen this game, then you're in for a treat. Sit down. You're ready. You better get ready for an absolute banger. It is worth noting, I did this video. I realized I was actually Googling for this game to find it. And I found that I did this VOD review like a year or two ago for History of Overwatch. So at this point, I'm just recycling content. But these games were so widely asked for in all of my sort of like call to actions on Twitter, on YouTube. Everyone wants to see me do this game again. So fuck it. Why not? Let's just get into it. This is the inception. I'm pretty sure this is the inception of Jerry. This is also before we had hero pools. It's worth noting. So in 2020, we ended up going to hero pools to sort of mix up the meta. So this is the Jerry game. We got Brandon Sideshow casting it. Wouldn't have it any other way. So I believe this was happening at Washington? Yeah, it is. Hosted by Washington Justice. For those who remember, everyone remember, who were the ring hula hoop dancers in the sky? The acrobatic dancers. They had a great entertainment piece before. Sideshow had hair. That's how long it will go it was. So this is the Boston Uprising. Jerry, Colorhex, Axiom, Mufin, Swimmer, and Myunbong. So this roster was kind of like a hodgepodge of players put together. This point, like Boston were promoting a lot of players from their contenders team. They had Uprising Academy. They weren't putting their best foot forward to like sign the best players, but they had a couple of pieces. Colorhex played in 2019 as well, I'm pretty sure. So he was one of the more veteran players on this roster. But there's just like pieces all over the place. Axiom, just man, these are some old school names. We won't talk about Mufin as much. Still mad we never got a London land. Dude, there were a lot of great homestands that we missed out on. We got Swimmer out here as well. And then Myunbong. So this was when like Myunbong was considered like a god tier flex support as well. Like everyone was so hype on Myunbong. Since then, Myunbong's gone into main support jail and his career has taken an absolute nosedive. But at this point, we were still hyped up on Myunbong. Then we got the Houston Outlaws. Raucus was still playing on this team back in 2020. I forgot about that. So we got some interesting players. At this point, Houston played really well at the beginning of 2020. Am I right about that? Or maybe I'm thinking 2021. Yeah, I think I'm 2021. This Houston roster, they like had this huge signing of Meko. Yeah, Lynx is already gone. Oh no, Lynx is on this roster, but he's not playing even though it's his scan for some reason. So Raucus was like a Houston Outlaws player since the beginning of time. Jexay, I believe this was Jexay's second year in the league. He started on the Seoul Dynasty, then went to the Houston Outlaws. We had Meko. Meko was like this huge signing from the Houston Outlaws. They bought him for like stupid amounts of money, the rumors were, from New York Excelsior. Muma's still the main tank of the Outlaws at this point. And the main tank, Dante. Before Dante ended up moving to off-tank, he was, or tank as a whole, he was still playing as DPS. Yeah, I think this is Lynx of Boomage. And so it's worth noting, so Blase is here playing DPS. And this is really important to note. Because Blase ends up moving over to tank later in his career, but Blase is kind of a silly hero specialist. Like, that's the heroes he's known for. He plays like your Junkrats, your Genjis, and all that kind of stuff. He's not known as a hit scan player. The rumors are Lynx is not playing because he's like boomed, or he's like not confident in himself, or his aim. I don't know if it was ever really made apparent, but At this point, Cassidy is very strong. Cassidy, I think it's called Rapid Fire Cassidy. We were talking about it heading into the series. His like attack speed or like how quickly he could shoot was very quick. So I think Cassidy was really strong at this point. Machine Gun Cass, the quickest in the West. So a lot of Cassidy is being played, but Blaze's not a Cassidy player. So Blaze does end up having to be the one to play because Linksa isn't playing. And we get an interesting match. Man, I watched this game too many times since 2020. This might be up there with one of my most watched matches. It's an absolute banger. So buckle in. It's first to 3. Okay, let's just, before we start, it's first to 3. This game goes for 2 hours and 39 minutes. If you don't know what the scoreline is, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's a long series.
Also opting to play the Moira in itself. Now Jerry's going to be making the switch over to the Widowmaker, take advantage of those long sight angles.
All right.
See the rotations being...
So both teams playing Reinhardt. We got Jerry on the Widowmaker. So at this point as well, Jerry isn't a legend. He has not ascended to godhood at this point. He's just kind of like a hit scan player who's been okay for Boston. She's now Outlaws 0-2, Boston Uprising 0-1. Like this is like one of the this is the 3rd week of the season, like very early on in the season.
Situation for the Houston Outlaws. They've got nobody to contest this. They're shooting fish in a barrel, but the Houston take advantage. Using the speed boost.
Yeah, Jerry just doesn't get any value with the Widowmaker. Kills Dante at the end, but they're just playing a Moira rush with Reaper May. Dude, that's just heinous. Kind of like goats, but not goats. Was this Jerry's first game? I don't know if it was his first game. Can't remember. Second match? He probably played in the second one, yeah. Wait, Munchkin was on the Boston Uprising at this point? I don't remember Munchkin being on Boston. Alright, now they got Cole. This is pretty hard to deal with. That was almost too easy to disengage for Boston. Like, they just cold and didn't get absolutely anything with that. This game had more maps than our finals, true. He's just holding shield. Why is my man holding shield? Go forward, bro. Oh, gets frozen. Gets shattered. I haven't seen Moira meta for years, and that is good. Moira metas are the worst metas. Like, they are just so boring because the Moira just pees all over everybody. Nobody ever dies. Everyone gets ultimates all the time, and it's just like teams bashing their heads into each other with no rhyme or reason. Oh, come on, Zombie Comp was fun. Zombie Comp was not fun. It was probably the best version of a Moira composition, but even then, it's called Zombie Comp. It's built because nothing ever dies. Dude, did that bomb just land on Raucus's head? Oh, Raucus got shattered or slept.
Nice engage, using the ice to its fullest advantage there. They should be able to clean this one up. Axiom getting frozen up a little bit. It's going to be the slow siege right now from Boston to slowly trickle over this.
Doesn't Mooma leave voice and unbind left click halfway through the series? Oh, there's a lot of things that happen in this series.
Save the nano boost, save the blizzard as well.
Brett and Sideshow sound so innocent at this point. They didn't like you see them slowly lose their mental as time goes on. Blase just dies. Oh, I like that nade spot. Didn't hit anything though. Dude, what is happening? Just nano Axiom in. Yeah, just fucking kill him. Holy fire strike. Dude, Axiom actually may be the most passive Reinhardt player of all time. It's the second time he's got nanoed and just sort of stood around.
Before the Houston Outlaws have even had an opportunity to take a decent team fight.
Now we see that
he's a model, leave him alone. Is Axiom actually a model these days? So I should have gotten Dante for this VOD review. That would have been hilarious, getting Dante.
Take advantage of it. They don't want to try and engage this one. Houston are going to recollect themselves. The team regroups. Be looking to see if they can take any sort of engagement here. Echo just
Wasn't Muma good back? Yeah, Muma was good at the start of Out. Yeah, Muma was a good player.
going to force them back.
But like anything player, like once your motivation starts to slip, you start to get worse as a player. The game evolves past you or anything like that. You know, players come and go all the time. What was that blizzard? Like literally no one there. Another nano on. Dude, that's how many times has Axiom been nanoed at this point? Jerry! Thank you very much for money. Chat, we have a mission. We need to get Dante here. Oh my god.
Taking down Dante, and with only the back line alive for the Houston Outlaws, what started out so strong.
They actually got people with skill in the league after initial players. You know, as someone who is an old head, I think that's disingenuous because the best players in the league were in the league at the beginning. But players have just gotten dramatically better as time has gone on. And what happened is the players that used to be good sort of fell off. And then great players came in, right? So it's like, as with anything, the people evolve and better players will come into the league. And, you know, everyone's skill has just evolved as time has went on as well.
But Boston Uprising are 1-0 up at the moment, and the confidence has got to be flowing for these guys. Yeah. For some of them, it's their first time on stage. For Muffin, for Jerry, for Axiom as the sole main tank as well.
All right, easy. Jerry goes Cassidy and wins the game. And somehow Prophet still lasted 6 years. And that's why I consider him the GOAT in a lot of respects.
Mirror compositions across the board. Gonna be running the same comps, the main McCree that we've seen so often. And Jerry so far has been playing very well.
All right, Blase over to the Cassidy. Here we go. Oh my god, a mind crunch. I can't wait for it to fly in the middle of a team fight. It's a mind crunch. I somehow miss the mind crunch. I miss having sponsorships as well. Remember when we had money? Ah, the good times. Oh my god. I reckon Dante has to be the GOAT of unbreakable mental. Actually true. Did he just try and pin onto the high ground?
Axiom actually falls here. Raucus getting pressured heavily. But luckily his team is there to peel from 39 HP in a dream. He does survive here.
Well, my man Raucus literally just walked away from everyone who's low and to grab a mega. I guess that's probably worth doing. I actually forgot. Like, that seemed like such a bad play, but I just remembered that there's no support passive. So, as an Ana, you... Oh, later mecha. Oh, later, never mind. Well, joke. As a support player, you would never get health back unless you naded yourself as an Ana. Yeah. So maybe not a bad play to go get that mega.
Get the additional heals, force Houston Outlaws out away from the point, and also build their nano boost up really quickly. We've seen teams more and more.
How can Dante boom if he doesn't have emotions? That's a good question.
Get into the back line and trade your diva mech for
Poor Mecca ruined his team. Hey, that's why it's not always best to just go to some shitty team for a bunch of money. Jesus. Oh, yeah. The Myeonbong game. Dude, what is happening? Dude, where was the rest of the team? I think, did they get walled off? I think they did. Was Mecca the only Korean player on this roster? Jexe's on this team as well.
very sloppy, and now with only a Lucio and a May on the point, Color Hex falls. He got bionated there as well, so his ice block would have done nothing. They wanted to take up as much time as they
Oh, Repel's on this team as well. Oh my god, the Raucous Repel. Wait, that's this game, isn't it? Oh, I forgot. The Raucous Repel fucking musical chairs. Oh no, I forgot about this. No leaks. Oh god. Any blizzards?
Now we see the ice. Blizzard coming out for the Boston Uprising, trying to freeze them up. Sound barrier to counteract this.
Oh, I forgot that was this game.
These teams playing quite passive.
All right.
Too much value out of their ultimates. But Dante's still holding on to his own. Now we see the speedy cowboy.
Oh, nice.
The main tank gone. Axiom falls. Bit of a mistimed charge there by Boomer. And he's going to get punished for it as well.
And Blase playing way too aggressive, trying to get value out of the flashbang, but scores it
Oh, bro, my eyes. Like, what is everyone doing?
so easily. The Houston Outlaws had every opportunity to be able to work their
Yeah, that was so bad by the Outlaws. Also, like, Dante's still holding onto his Blizzard. I have no idea what happened and why that didn't go down.
to the Boston Uprising.
Not a scenario you want to see if you're a
Dante's the only one who came out of this roster unscathed. I wouldn't say completely unscathed because he ended up becoming a tank player after the Outlaws, right?
Just trying to build his currently, but the real win condition right now for Houston is going to be Dante's Blizzard. He gets a good one off. Another huge bio nade. Mian Bong. He's been huge with them. Catches on to 4. Houston forced to back off. Play a little bit more patiently.
That was Overwatch 2. Who did Dante play with after this roster?
It's go time, big
You saw Moomer and said, I can do better. You sure hope so.
He's going to try and take it
Next year you played Echo. Oh, okay, right.
heavily now.
All right, Blizzard out.
Going to try and play into them with the superior health point advantage. Now Moomer
Oh, wow, that was a good block.
From Color Hex dodging it.
dodges it with the ice.
I'm surprised he didn't Blizzard on the point. That felt like a very easy Blizzard time. Oh, finally, it does get it down. That was scary.
Start, but he has to capitalize more. They need a couple of more picks. It's do or die now for map 1, and it seems like Boston are coming out on top. Moomer chunked down, taken out of the
I'm trying to remember where we had everyone in the power rankings going into this season. I think we had Boston as last, right? Boston was last or close to last. And then Houston we thought Houston were going to be okay. I think we thought they were going to be middle of the pack.
Muffin absolutely feeling himself. Look at him.
Huge plays from Boston Uprising to start this one strong.
All right.
Go get your tickets now. He's not impressed.
Ren, why he does blind. And Jerry
Blase's birthday today.
not.
And here it comes. Repel coming in for Raucous. So you should get used to this graphic because you're going to see this graphic a lot. So Repel was was this Repel's first season in the league or did he play for,
To secure way
look at my legend, my goat, Jerry.
5 with about 5,000 here in this pub.
I love
Gary up there on the they're all make McCree and
He was the backup for Twilight. Oh, that's true. He was on the Titans, but he didn't play much under Twilight. So Repel ended up getting signed. So I don't even know what the subbing strategy was. Like, I think Raucous was more of a Moira player. Repel was more of an Ana player. Fucking hell, Temple of Anubis, man. This is a blast from the past.
obvious change is swapping around the roles of Blase.
Jerry was the original Jimmy. Jerry walked so Jimmy could run, you know?
Way through the match. If Dante has been using all of his practice time on May and Blase hasn't, Blase will look out of his depth on May anyway. Yeah. So I don't think it's really
This Outlaws team was epic, yo.
but it is
One of the best to ever do it.
will perhaps get
This was peak entertainment.
continues to go this way and Boston Uprising
Jerry walks so Jimmy could fuck.
Dexter's going to be acting for the Brigitte here.
All right, Temple of Anubis, just one of the most heinous maps ever. I'm surprised that Junkrat is not being played.
Diana Brig on defense.
I guess they don't have Jake anymore.
To be able to maneuver around too much, you just
So the classic, walk into the left room and then just hope that you can make it out of this small choke point.
Wobble, wobble, motherfucker.
Diabedio, thank you very much for 5 months.
And now here they go. The ice wall's going to be stopping them.
God.
Brought immediately down. Jerry has to back over the rest of his team. Trying to
Oh.
onto Repel. Houston, the Bionade used defensively, brings them back up, but Boston have taken control of the high ground.
Oh, good whip.
Not the position that Houston really want now, because they're forced into an unfortunate position here. Into the little cubby holes onto the point.
My favorite thing about this team is their supports are solid. Like Outlaws, they have like Repel Jex. They were good.
From Myungbong.
They just needed to choose one, right? Like, and that was like the narrative of the entire year is that Houston Outlaws, they just, oh wow, Moomer just threw a 5-strike and died for it. Like, they just needed to pick either Raucous or Repel and just stick with it. But they kept going so far back and forth that the team just boomed. Oh, good sleep.
Beautiful sleep onto Jexa. Axiom struggling to get value, but in the backline now you can see. The
Oh, baby. He's swinging.
taking these off angles. Axiom just slamming them in the corner.
Yeah, once Moomer's dead, there's nothing they can do from that.
Uprising, that is a rapid take.
Bro, someone got paid to scout and sign this Uprising roster. That's sick.
outstanding so far in this match.
Someone literally just robbed the Houston Outlaws
Being contenders, he was
and the Boston Uprising.
last season when he was playing even outside of
What happened to Jake after Outlaws? Jake casted this year. Jake went into casting in 2020.
really putting on a show so far.
And then he unretired in 2021 and became a player coach. Then in 2022, he was just a coach. And then last year in 2023, he went back to talent.
Blase gets taken down.
Oh my, Blase just gets... Dude, I forgot about how obnoxious Doomfist was. Doomfist on defense is actually the most toxic play ever. Because you just int in over and over again, and if you get your one, you win. Dude, Jerry's actually pounding.
Jerry has already worked his way onto the point. He's in your home. He's in the last point of Temple of Anubis. And Houston Outlaws are crumbling under the pressure right now. Dante has to try and stall this one out in the corner. Using his abilities wisely. Axiom brought down, though.
The pin. Oh, but Axiom dies. Yeah. If you have one player die, it's over. It took them too long to cap the point. It's over.
It should be their fight.
Yeah, but the Boston Uprising getting 2 ticks there is incredible for them. Axiom with such a...
This is the year that Myeonbong got schematic. Yeah, wasn't Myeonbong like making minimum? He was making like a crazy little amount of money, and it ended up becoming like a pretty big talking point. I know Sideshow and Brent hated being the toilet bowl guys. No, they don't listen to it. They loved being the toilet bowl guys. Brent and Josh would always prefer to cast a shit game than a good game. I don't believe their lies, anything that they tell you. They're the kings at it. Here's because Boston got him cheap. Oh, nice diag. Dude, bro, we love bad games. Dude, a bad game every night. Like, here's the thing. As long as it's a fun bad game, right? Like, there are some bad games where it's just not fun to watch. Like, watching bad Overwatch and it's a 3-0. Ooh. Is really bad. But when it's a close bad game and both teams suck equally, it just, magic happens like this. They can't be sad bad, it's gonna be funny bad, yeah.
Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the difference maker. And this is putting Houston in a very nice position in terms of what ults they've got.
This game would be unwatchable with a lot of casting pairs. Yeah, you really, like, you need to get to a point where you realize that the game's just a shit show and lean into it. Because, like, even at this point, Brent and Josh are still, like, casting it pretty normally, right? Giving them serious, giving everything their dues, but it hasn't, like, really broken down just yet. Blase kind of smooth. Well, like, you know, and this was like sort of the point that I was trying to make early. Like, Blase is a good player. He's a silly hero specialist. He plays all the, like, the Doomfist, the Junkrats, the Genjis, all those kind of things. And that was like a pretty common position to have in a roster. The thing is, he's not a Cassidy player. Like, he's not a hit scan player at all. And you'll really get the vibe for that later in the series.
And Dante was able to help win that final fight without using his Blizzard whatsoever. So Houston Outlaws continue to build up this bank of ultimates with only 2 minutes left. Yeah. Boston, though, have a ton of their own. So this fight is going to get very messy. Yeah, Boston's fight to win.
Okay.
Nice
dude, look at how shit this map is. You're just walking through a choke into a Doomfist over and over again. I have to beat to get into the fight. I don't know why Dante's so far hard. Oh, great whip shot. Oh, wait, was that a pixel block by Axiom? Oh, dude, Axiom don't give a fuck. Look at this. Oh, damn. My goat. MTD. Isn't Axiom a model? That's what someone was saying, that Axiom's a model now. Yo, what a toilet bowl does to a motherfucker. You end up becoming a model. What that was. Okay, I just praised Axiom. Look at how bad this pin is by Axiom. So Movement goes... My man 180 pins like 3 seconds later. Oh god. This guy is the only person that can clutch a fight like this on the Doomfist. He falls. Houston Outlaws. Dude, these fights last forever. Players onto the point in an attempt to keep the time ticking down, but they can't get it under a minute. Yeah, didn't get it under a minute. It's pretty bad. He's a little slow. Don't bully him, mate. You know, you got to take the good with the bad. What was Axiom's hero pool? I think Axiom was like a Reinhardt player. Even though the Boston Uprising took the first map 2-0, each round was fairly close. And I think that's it. I'm trying to think of if I remember him playing anything else. Maybe he played some Wisdom. Why are there so many Ryan players, bro? Overwatch 1, the number of players who are like, yeah, I'm a main tank player. And it's like, oh, you got a Winston? And I, well, no, not Winston, but I play main tank. Just a bunch of fucking Reinhardt players running around.
Yeah, absolutely. The Houston Outlaws have...
What's a Winston? Yeah, there are a lot of players that struggled on Winston, right? Like later in this season, Muma gets benched for hydration, no? This is the season where hydration comes into play Winston in the middle of the season. And it's actually like, and funnily enough, it's like the most successful DPS to Winston transition.
Criticized for playing too stagnantly, but they still are running into these kind of
That is this season.
problems with how they piece
Matt, what are you even talking about? What's Blood waffling about?
rather than trying to play the composition they're just
My poor heart was so excited for this season of Outlaws. Like, I think it was, a lot of people were very optimistic with the roster that they had, but yeah, it just, in hindsight, it was never going to work.
Assuming they stick with it.
Dante very well known.
I saw Mecca, my eyes lit up. Dude, Mecca was really good on New York Excelsior. But I feel like this is just a prime example of like why you can't just like shoehorn a Korean player onto a Western roster.
This comes down to how quick
Okay, we got the Blase Genji, the Muma Winston, the Dante Sombra. Oh, baby.
all of these different
And Jexay's playing Mercy to pocket the Genji. Probably like damage boost, get the faster blade, pocket the blade. So they're playing for the EMP blade.
and take him out of invisibility.
Yeah, look at a pre-fire around these angles, but see, look at it. Dante knows how to play a lot of these different angles. Now, Muma going to be taking a bit of damage. But
What happened to the amazing NYXL team? Oh, pretty much all of those players fell off or like stopped playing.
I want to see that one, but look at this. Houston, they realize they lose Repel. It's time to engage and try and at least farm up some.
How does Axiom pin Jexay?
You need to build up the EMP, the Dragon Blade, and the Nano Boost.
Yeah, I think Goats, like, a lot of play. Yeah, maybe that's a good way to put it. They got Goats. A lot of players, like, oh, that looks cool. A lot of players just kind of, like, after Goats, lost a lot of motivation and passion for the game, and then they just kind of fell off.
Gone now, and Houston Outlaws have only generated
Back when Outlaws made good content. Yeah, Outlaws used to make really good content.
on both of the DPS heroes. I think Houston need to play a bit more aggressive to distract for Dante so that he can get that ultimate charge up.
What was the worst fall of a team in Overwatch and why?
Myung Bong,
Wow, that was a good sleep.
reactionary sleep takes him out, but no one is going to be able to capitalize off this.
Oh, yeah. Someone save Myunbong.
Steal from them. They steal Myung Bong. It's exactly
What was the worst? Okay, what was the worst team? The team that ended up being good and ended up then sucking.
so, I don't know where he came from, but he's going to be meeting his
NYXL was mediocre at Goats. Well, they finished third in the season. They were pretty good at Goats. They weren't that bad.
That early pick onto Jerry and the fact that Myunbong wasn't helped in killing Dante, Houston Outlaws
It might be Titans, yeah, but that team, like, exploded. Like, I think you're talking about, like, a team that was good that ended up sucking.
a little bit slow here and wait for Dante
Glad's this year is a good shout, actually, because the team didn't change dramatically.
30 kind of time back.
What a critical mistake from Boston Uprising, but what wonderful reaction.
Titans exploded for different reasons, yeah. That didn't really have anything to do with in-game. Dude, they got the hacked health pack. That's going to be a problem for Boston. That health pack is, like, super valuable. All right, Valk, EMP Blade. Oh, Color Hex kills.
Be opting to use it early.
That was really bad that Jexay had to Valk that early.
Repel. This should be Boston backing off, disengaging, just trying to farm up these ults. And now that they're online, they're okay to go this fight. I mean, Axiom just really wants to clean up this fight, but I don't know if I agree with that one.
I mean, they're just trying to buy a little bit more time, right? Maybe the Earth Shatter could have been used to counteract the Nanoblade as it comes in.
MTD. Well, as Brent said, I don't know how necessary that was when you already had a couple of picks.
To deal with them. Add a little bit more time on the
Okay, now they're playing Ana, Lucio. EMP Blade. That's what they're looking for here. Nanoblade, EMP. There's no way we lose this with EMP Nanoblade. I don't like how far back Boston are playing. They kind of need to be...
Caught in a bit of a precarious.
Maybe Color Hex should be playing? I don't know.
Every exit is
This is like a classic. They're giving so much space. GS30, thank you for the gifted sub.
needs to try and get some value out of it. And you can start to see the ultimates going out, detected. The Dragon Blade comes out, the Nano Blade.
Oh, he got him. Yeah, I feel like you can't let the team just like step up all that way and just like Nanoblade. Like they were playing so passively to try and deal with the Nanoblade that they just kind of backed themselves into a corner against the Nanoblade.
Houston Outlaws have kind of split a little bit. They should still be good. They've still got that EMP.
But I guess this was like a pretty common thing. You would just like give up the fight and then come back.
EMP comes out. Not quite. Jerry was the only one it caught it on. Dante flashbanged and taken out. In the
I don't know about the EMP in front of the Cassidy play.
This one, but Myungbong has free range. The shield is going to block the line of sight. He can't quite unleash the heals. The Bionate gets eaten up by Mecca as well.
And the spawns are just so close. Like, this is what made this map so difficult. It's like this map, everyone's just so, the spawns are just so close that even if you get a bunch of picks, what that Nanoblade got 3 kills, doesn't even matter. Well, that's a good late beat. They need someone to start getting kills. Oh, the deflect on the flashbang. Oh, Dante going fucking sicko mode on the Doomfist. Yo, GS30, thank you for the 5 gifted as well. Much love. Doomtay, yo, a classic.
Wobble, wobble, motherfucker.
Oh, nice by the Outlaws. Maybe Tank was the play for Dante. Dante was always a good Doomfist, right? Like, one of the reasons Dante made the transition over to Tank to begin with was because Doomfist became a tank in Overwatch 2, and he was very good at it. And then he just somehow ended up on Winston in the playoffs, and then he ended up pounding on it.
Wobble, wobble, motherfucker.
Finds an angle onto Myunbong, who was just out of position there, didn't quite manage to tuck himself around the right-hand side, and then collapses with the rest of his team. That's the kind of focus fire. That's the explosive clutch.
Wobble, wobble, motherfucker.
Missing for so long. Yeah. For 2 years, they haven't had.
Custa, was it you who said no DPS player should make the tank transition? I don't think I said none of them should do it. I think it was a really popular thing to do in like 2020 and 2021, and it never worked. Like, I think people just assumed that they could transition to tank, and it just never worked. Like, name the number of players that have successfully transitioned to tank. Dante. Even supports. Who are support players who have successfully transitioned to tank? Not Taimu. Reiner, I kind of Reiner, but like he had a lot of time. Mira, kind of Mira. It's like Dante, Hydration, Mira, Seagull a little bit as well, yeah. But even then, like, one of the big things that all of those players struggle with is, except for maybe Dante, is that they transitioned and played like one hero, right? Like, none of them really became like very flexible. It's even more difficult in Overwatch 2 because there's more tank player heroes that you need to play. But like, you know, like Hydration switched over and then just played Orisa, right? Like, do you really consider that a successful transition if you just switch and play Orisa all the time? Coolmat, well, Coolmat, like, that was back when DPS players played tank, right? Like, Coolmat was a diva player because that was without Roki.
Custa now forced to try and back off onto the point. Play a bit more defensively, but a pick on the swimmer is...
Dude, look how quickly you shoot on Cassidy.
The more picks that go like this, the worse it's going to be for Boston.
Yeah, Boston are not in a good position here with 10 seconds left.
Oh, yeah.
You can't lose these players. There's going to be no...
Don't forget about the time. We're talking successful, chat. Come on, successful. What about Boombox? He played Roadhog? That's also not a tank player. That was just everyone playing, every flex support just playing Roadhog because you could.
To bring this overtime up, Axiom with a last-ditch charge. It's desperation. Colorhex gets solo shattered.
DayZ later today? I actually don't know.
And it's going to be the Houston Outlaws with a lovely defense here on the first point of Anubis. This is what you want
looks like it. Well, it looks like it. Maybe after this we'll play some DayZ. Who's more successful, Taimu or the Flare tank?
No more with the McCree. He doesn't
I think
the meta. He can use his turret to get damage instead.
Absolutely. It's like having a 7.
I don't think you can say either was more successful.
It's interesting though.
I think they both sucked equally.
Coaches cooked up or Blase just making mid-game adaptations, hopping onto weird heroes. You got to think it's something that the Houston coaches have worked on specifically for overtime situations like that.
Yeah. Stuff like that can throw teams really off tilt.
Absolutely. You only have a minute to be able
Taimu if you count Hog. Yeah, well, as I said, like, that doesn't, like, I think the DPS players that used to play, like, Hog and Diva back in the day, like, when I consider a player who switched roles, in my opinion, that has to be after role lock existed. Because back then, DPS players used to play tanks all the time because of, like, triple and quad tank. He doesn't talk about Checkmate. Guys, we need to be honest. Checkmate was terrible at Reinhardt. You know, I feel like we need to say it how it is. Just terrible. It was actually some of the worst gameplay I've ever seen in my life. Don't you dare say blasphemy. Don't you say are you high. Didn't they get 3-0'd? They got absolutely obliterated.
Boston are actually kind of reading this a little bit. They're going to be running to Brigitte instead of the Lucio.
Watch your mouth. You're talking about an hour chat. Yeah, well, Checkmate DPS though. kind of nasty.
Sort of dive attempts.
Certainly can. It didn't
He was inspirational so many. Dude, they pulled out
Thank you
like
very much, money.
They pulled out like every like niche strategy you could think of. You know, they were like, how do we make
time to see Houston.
the Reinhardt be as entertaining as possible? They did the TP pins, they did the TP shatters.
That's a bit of a
They just pinned on cooldown.
the rest of the Houston Outlaws are on the
As Outlaws come out with the Sombra Genji shit again.
Thank you very much, money.
Yo, thank you for the 300 bits, Almog. I forgot we have to watch 2 draws this game. Oh, shh, no spoilers, no spoilers. People get to enjoy this in real time.
Boston Uprising were ready this time.
Almog with the 100 bits as well. Also, Chad Motor is the GOAT. Chad Mate is not the GOAT. I will not allow this misinformation to come through my YouTube channel.
Play built up. Dante's slightly better, sat at 50%. At this rate, Dante will get his ultimate, and that EMP could be everything you need.
Matt, what are you even talking about? No, you're not allowed in my house. If you show up to my house, I'm calling the cops.
Get an early pick, it would be nice.
Yeah, that would be amazing. It's gonna be tight for
Hi, yes, officer. There's a 4'10" guy yelling about fighting
Chunk
at my front door.
He's going to be building up this nano boost, but the young boy's going to have one of his own. Oh, that's a wonderful dive by Houston.
They thought they were going on to Jerry, and they faked them out, and instead went on to
Yeah, the old juke, as if you're going left, go right.
Boston.
What a beautiful fake. And now Houston, that could be exactly what they needed. No more heals for the Boston Uprising. No nano boost. Axiom's in no man's land.
Oh, good whip.
He's in the middle of nowhere. This gives
Nano Blade! Oh, wait, he doesn't have Blade.
nano boost onto Blase, but
Nano Boost! Jerry down, carries down. How do they win? Oh, well, this is Rally's still like a mega busted at this point.
up onto the ledge. Houston not able to capitalize. Blase
All right, Blase, he's got the blade.
blade. Hunting for
He's got the blade.
remaining.
Blase, he's got the blade. Bl-
EMP is still there. They can still EMP Blade to try
Blade.
and they're so
Blade!
Go! Blade comes out, and he only connects it onto Swimmer, but he shuts him down. No value. But all they need is a bit of capture time, but they're not going to be able to get it here. Boston.
Huge EMP Blade. Blase, come back on Doomfist.
And as
Oh
Houston
my
slow
god, dude, they needed one tick.
it's looking less and less likely. Axiom with the Earth Shatter, ready and waiting. He's going to wait for the bubble to pop before he lays it
Oh,
down.
nice shatter.
And he finds 3.
That was a big shatter.
That's the deal. And
Temple of
Boston
Anubis,
Uprising
big draw.
gonna get the draw.
Wow, I can't believe there's a draw in this match. That'd be crazy if there was another one.
These two teams and the Houston Outlaws.
Yo, it's me.
Joined by CP, Custa, as well as reinforcing. We had a blast backstage.
Yeah,
Come on,
that
guys.
was
No,
a match.
it was a match. That's right, and we all got to watch it. Lots of up and downs, but let's talk about what we saw. Mainly Jerry.
Oh god. Good times. All right, let's get back into it. Yo! You know what time it is. Houston Outlaws going on to the next map. Of course, musical chairs. Raucus made it to the chair before Repel. So Raucus is back into the lineup. So surely they're going to play Moira and stuff. Nope.
First to 3.
Raucus is just going to play Anna.
Do agree with the desk.
Just like Repel.
Doomfist or beginning of 2020.
Interesting choice.
Gonna go for Houston.
Repel out, Raucus in.
Unlocked. Players are on their way. The Boston
Yo, he
Uprising
looks like a young Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. He does. True. Factual. Based.
See Jerry and Blase going to be meeting head to head with that McCree battle, but other than that, Jexa also opting for the
The Sakini Panini on the cams.
better healing compared to the Lucio.
Yeah, more opportunities to get bashes on key targets as well. Maybe take a diva out, protect Blase a little bit more.
Okay, more Reinhardt, more Cassidy.
He's an incredibly powerful individual aimer.
Was the Raucus Repeller map thing? We don't really know. I think they had played certain maps, but I think we can all agree, and I've talked about this a lot, don't switch players in map to map. It's such a bad strategy.
Nice one used by Boston to try and
Just let one person play.
position, but it's Axiom is going to be the one bit off a little bit more than he can chew. Jerry tried to go for a kill there, but Swimmer booped him out of the way of his shots. Boston's still just going to be playing slow, waiting for Axiom to come back into the fight, seeing if they can get a kill with a bit of spam damage. You can see him exchanging shots across that staircase.
Yeah, it all comes down to the ice walls and how they actually engage. Boston Uprising need to make use of the speed.
Dadaboo! Oh, good counterpin, honestly, by Muma.
Muma puts him onto the deck, but Jerry is the one who capitalizes it. Takes Muma down. That's opened things up now for the Boston Uprising to move forward. Houston without
Contractually obligated to play half the match. What year? What, that was Violet in 20. Was it Violet in 2020? Oh, the wall! Jerry! That was actually such a sick play by Color Hex.
There's plays like that, the creativity that you love to see. And Jerry has free reign from this angle. The Ice Wall going to be trying to mitigate the damage, but again, Muma caught out of position. Meko just a little bit late when he comes to try and appeal for him. The Boston Uprising are going to be happily taking this one. At least with
Nano boosted, Axiom nano boosted shield walking. Dude, that's Axiom's special move. I'm unkillable. I think there was a high noon that time, so you know I don't hold it against him.
You need to get the benefit of the speed boost. Otherwise, you're just
Machine Gun Cass looks so weird, especially with the flashbang. Dude, Cassie was so good back in these days. It's actually kind of ridiculous how strong that character was.
Ice Wall from Color Hex too.
Ooh, okay.
Axiom slept up here could be a bit of a danger, but the counter sleep comes onto Boomer. Both Reinhardt snap in.
Both teams having to use their Ice Walls defensively. Blase going to be the recipient of the
Yo,
damage.
Electric Cowboy. Oh, Moom is so dead.
Muma though, caught out of position. You can see Axiom actually trying
Oh
to
my.
use the shield to block away the healing away from Muma.
Me when I kill my teammates. Bro, Color Hex had no idea where that bomb was. Color Hex was fucking lost.
Position, you can see Axiom actually trying to use the shield to block away.
Color Hex is like, I wonder where the bomb is, and Axiom's like, fuck. It's like actually on his head.
Muma. Still Boston Uprising going to be coming out on top. Meko slept. He tries
Oh
to get
man, Axiom draw. No, bro, Axiom can't do that because I think it kills him. If he keeps it up, I think it lands past his shield. I think Axiom did it right. Color Hex just needed to dodge the bomb in any capacity. It literally just landed on his head.
Really messy though from both teams, just up on the high ground, sleeping Reinhardts all over the place. It's not what they'll have been practicing in scrims. It's very reactive. A lot of ults up here for both teams. Dante in a good position to pick his timing for this blizzard.
Oh, and again, Muma. caught out of
Oh,
position
good pin,
against
and
the wall.
Moomer just got rolled by that pin.
Jerry and Blase going to be exchanging a couple of hits here. Forced into the corner. Jerry.
Blase, I think Blase needed to fight that. They were both one shot.
Blase had to back away from the self-destruct.
The Blase Cassidy, only the greatest.
Openings wherever.
Yeah, very well coordinated. With 4.5 minutes left to capture point C. Boston Uprising are rolling this map so far. And forward spawns from Houston. That is not what you want to see. The momentum is just going to keep on rolling.
They're learning to play Overwatch for our very eyes. I remember my first game of Overwatch.
The high ground away from Houston without Walkers even being in position to heal up his team and contest.
And this is going to be brutal now because Jerry with the Deadeye on the high ground. That Deadeye is going to be causing havoc.
Are they even learning? Yeah, of course they're learning. Losing is learning, right, Matt?
Houston opted to try and take the high ground. The Ice Wall gets really no value.
Oh,
Still a
boop.
bit of space. Nice boop though. I believe that was Meko that pushed Jerry down onto the low ground. It meant that the Deadeye was completely negated. And now that gives Houston the high ground. They're going to be trying to drop down. The
Oh, pretty good shadow.
Boomer and Jexter, they hit the deck. And the damage is done.
Dude, honestly, Axiom's playing pretty well. Axiom's kind of carrying Boston right now. Axiom and Myunbong, the carries of Boston right now. Obviously, Jerry's doing a little bit of fucking... Wait, who nanoed? Who got nanoed? Oh, Diva. Okay, Mufin got nanoed.
Instantly gets killed as well. Mufin is right up in his face.
Just kills Dante. Suva gets Meko. Good counter pin on the Muma. Is this when Muma decides to just... The best way forward is to just consistently pin in? Jesus, 3 minutes remaining for Boston.
With the Bionade is not quite enough.
I was curious if you ever got talked to for calling out Justice's shit coaching in 2022. No. And I didn't really call out the coaching staff like a ton. I never got in trouble for doing that. Like, as I said, I feel like what I said about Washington Justice in 2022 was completely valid. If you can't call a team out for playing badly and that there needs to be like some crazy changes that happens within the roster, when a roster of that caliber is playing shit, what are we able to talk about on the stream, right?
Picking up his mechanical prowess.
Like, no, yeah, like, as long as you're being honest, like, I wasn't shit-talking them or, like, just memeing them. As long as you're having valid criticisms.
I also like how Axiom's been performing. We've seen...
What was Justice 2022? That was when, like, I called them out. That's when they were playing, like, the, Shoot, what the fuck is the tank's name? Mag. That's like the Mag Wrecking Ball Assassin Sombra era where they were just fucking heinously bad to watch. It was abysmal having to watch them play Overwatch. And it was just like the most confounding thing ever. Like, it just made no sense why they were so bad.
Trying to fake out a rotation all the way around. They're still deciding what they want to do here.
It was Happy Decay. I don't think it was Happy Decay. I'm pretty sure that was Assassin still.
Before Jerry could find hits.
No, the ice wall is going to be splitting them up a little bit. Jerry,
Am I wrong? I think I'm...
flank. He's on a mission.
2021. I can't remember exactly what it was. Maybe I can't remember. I remember it being...
Big chunky
Maybe that was Mag Wrecking Ball. I don't know what it was. But yeah, Washington were
Maxim is getting a lot of damage in with that one.
frustrated to watch, and I was just pissed off watching them. So it always comes from a place of expectation, yeah. But like, you'd rather be like that than us talking about the Vegas Eternal, right? I'd rather people be critical because that means we care, rather than just fucking dismissive because you suck that bad. Was Assassin ever good? Assassin had good moments, and he was a good player in contenders and stuff, but...
Waiting for the cooldowns to all be back before they go.
Moomer's just charging. It's game time. I don't know how they really deal with this Jerry Widowmaker as well. Like, they literally have nothing to deal with this.
Dante, though, is coming up to his Blizzard, so opportunities here still for Houston.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what they can do. And look at the speed, the aggression, the moves coming out now from Houston.
Yeah, Meko just has to dive the Widow. But that means that Moomer's going to have no protection. Like, Moomer's just getting walked at.
Down gives him the free Earth Shatter. 3 on the deck. Luckily, Dante's Blizzard stops a lot of the damage going on to Houston. They are still in this fight. But for how much longer? They have the superior spawns. Blase getting a surprise.
Wait, how does Blase kill Jerry? Where the fuck was Jerry?
All around the map. Blase just picks up the free kill. Thank you very kindly. But they need to wait for Moomer to be back in position.
But in like the Vegas session, you look for signs of hope, but still critical, but like, hey, making a step in the right direction. Yeah, exactly right.
Colorhex waiting with the Blizzard.
Yeet!
Opts to use the self-destruct.
Oh, that's a good bomb. That was actually a perfect height. The Blizzard's so good, though. Literally everyone's frozen. Colleagues May's actually kind of diffing Dante right now. Well, obviously, it's easier when you're in a team scenario, but... Bomb was too high. It's okay because it... you actually want it at that height because that means they can't just hide behind this... with the height it was, you couldn't really just hide between either of these things. It's maybe a little high, but it was still good. Like, it would kill you any 200 HP target, and it kind of, like, did a lot of damage.
Been able to do that, but Colorhex found 3 in the Blizzard, all frozen up. Moomer, Dante, and Blase. They get picked so quickly. Houston again. This
All right, 45 seconds now for Houston Outlaws.
Really in struggling territory for Houston because they're relying on Moomer to try and clutch with the Shatters, which haven't been reliable in the past. Boston Uprising, they got 2 support.
Oh, good nade. Oh, forces the beat early. Oh!
Jerry trying to take a couple of off angles here.
All right, Axiom Nano, the thing of... Oh! Ooh, that was a nice shot by Jerry. Holy shit. I was memeing. I didn't think he was actually going to hit that. If he hit the Lucio with that as well, that would have been wild. Oh, I don't think it matters, though. Blase has the special move.
They're going to be happy with that. Cleaning up in the nick of time. They only had seconds to spare. But they are going to be able to catch
Disgusting.
And the Houston Outlaws, Bren, they did the impossible. They did something different. They worked through the right-hand side, and they demech moving before they attacked.
Josh.
It's something that's rarely been seen before. The Houston Outlaws changing things up from fight to fight. And
That's so funny, actually.
they identified where Muffin was holding and sent...
This is what, yeah, I feel like that's the first comment. That's like the first comment by them where it's just like, let's just fucking say shit. Good boop. They did the impossible. They did something different.
Earth Shatter from Boomer. Well, actually, I believe that was Axiom who got the Earth Shatter off, but still the value in the
They got the first point, though, yeah. Oh, Jerry gets Jaxay. Oh, they're gonna Blizzard still. Both Mays just sitting in as we have a Venn diagram on the ground. Oh, God, Dante just evaporates. Sideshow is such a good caster. Yes, Josh is the GOAT.
Yeah, overlapping blizzards there, so difficult for either team to take advantage.
He's probably one of the hardest working casters that I know out there as well in terms of additional content on the side and stuff.
Houston Outlaws, they can't play from range. Blase gets no value if he has to...
Fair enough, though. He's a fucking moron.
Look at the aggression now by Boston. Boston. They're playing right up into their spawn. This is what you really want to see, the speed boost. The self-destruct comes out.
Was Jerry on Justice in 2021? Yeah, Jerry was on the Justice, I think just 2021, and he didn't play very well.
Tried to get some value by pushing them out of position.
Both can be true.
Forced to use the ice wall again. Just to try and get a couple of these players in, but only a minute remains for
What is it? The dumbest smart person I know.
on the middle section of this map.
They haven't been able to take any space whatsoever. They're trying to back Boston into a corner and find an ice wall, but they're wasting all their cooldowns just on the approach.
Special move!
Booped out of position.
Wait, Axiom tried to pin it and died to it.
Made a meal out
What
of
are you
it.
doing, Axiom?
Flank. Traded
That was a good boot by Swimmer though.
the Boston Uprising. They only had to commit a couple of ultimates into it.
Least telegraphed. Yeah, that was the problem with it, right? It was just so telegraphed that it was the easiest boot of Swimmer's life.
Houston to try and make some magic.
A miracle is required here for the Houston Outlaws. Houston fans, put your hands together, not to clap. Until you get that
Houston fans, put your hands together, but not to clap.
magic happen. But he's all the way back, and it hasn't been great for him so
Oh, Moonman's dead. Pin. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that flashbang got Jerry killed.
Tries to make something out of it. The self-destruct takes out Jerry. The Boston Uprising, they seem to have full control of the fight, full control of the map. And as they pick off the remaining stragglers, they are going to...
You want me to turn? Yeah, we'll turn the commentary up because again, it only gets better as the game goes on. All right.
go 2-0 up in the series.
2-0 up. Okay, wait. Let's move it forward into the moment that matters the most.
The freedom to be
Yo, got a torrent. Thank you for the 20 months.
We're going to see, again, more substitutions being
Any
made.
substitutions? Oh, wait. Okay, repel out.
Raucous.
Oh wait, repel in.
One word.
Raucous out.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's a question on everyone's mind. I mean, the thing that it screams to me, at least from when I've
Repel my king.
I
It's-
haven't talked to Houston about this, but usually it's map-specific strategy
Oh, shit.
they have in mind.
We'll have to split
And like they're just playing Ana. Like just pick one.
Sunrise to try and stop them.
Repel here to carry. I move over to Blizzard World. Oh, this is where Jerry was born. The birthplace and home of Jerry.
9-match loss streak. Boston Uprising, they can smell it. Against their
Is the commentary better? Good enough, Loud? Let me turn up.
As
Oh
well,
no.
it's not on their minds at all. They only focus on this map.
Fuck off.
And one thing only, and it's going to be this match
There you go.
here. As we head into potentially the last
Is that too
match
loud now?
of the series. Boston Uprising versus the Houston Outlaws. You can already see the early rotation.
No, that's good. All right, there we go.
Nice. It's going to push apart Color Hex from the rest of the team, but it's an even
Dante
better one
just
from Boston
dies.
Uprising.
Move a pin. He gets Jerry off of the boot from the Lucio.
Sets up his team.
Potentially the last map. Yeah. The series is about to end, guys. Don't worry.
Like a runny egg.
And you can really see the difference between the ice walls and how it can just...
Did you just say did Brendan just say a runny
First
egg?
one from Dante, okay, it splits the team and stops Color Hex having an impact, but Boston just run away. They just disengaged. Whereas when Color Hex uses his ice
Isn't
wall,
Ilias the Jerry map? No. Oh, I think this is like Jerry makes some big plays in this one.
a couple of players that were caught off just immediately...
Maps with a one-word name equals raucous. Rah, smart.
Very fast point A capture.
We've cracked the code,
Teams
chat.
have these nano boosts now to utilize if they choose to. Boston now opting to rotate onto the high ground. This is the kind of moves that you want to see. Someone's always going to be on the cart, of course, pushing you through.
Yeah, they're looking for an ice
Looking at
wall.
ice wall.
They're looking for an ice wall, and they're going to try and get the nano boost onto Axiom, or possibly Muffin in the backline. But I would expect Axiom.
Waiting for now. They're not going to opt to use the ice wall, but look at this Axiom. It's caught between the walls, but Boston are in regardless here. The nano boost,
Ooh.
it's not getting too much value. It forces Houston to disengage.
No one really gets anything from that. Merry Christmas from Valve, Blizzard, and Microsoft. StarCraft 3 confirmed.
So if Houston Outlaws drop, this
If
will
only.
be deadly from Color Hex.
Well, Dante forced to use the ice block there. He got chunked down as he was
Literally
chopping.
nothing happening. Me when I stand around and do nothing. Oh, high noon.
Split a couple of them off. Now Blase with the dead eye. See if
Oh,
they can
good
trade
eight.
it out. Nice defense matrix. Gonna be
Wait, did he just flashbang fan?
traded out. Nice defense matrix.
Oh, I think he saw the May behind the Reinhardt. I thought he just flash fanned his own Ryan.
Suiting down to the back line here.
Why are they not playing BAP? I don't. Is BAP in the game at this point?
Picked off there by the self-destruct.
I think BAP's in the game at this point. When does BAP come in? I think it's 2021. But yeah, BAP's not in the game.
Boston Uprising have still got this huge Blizzard advantage. Dante is struggling to build this one up.
Color Hex just waiting for a good opportunity to use it now. Waiting to see if Meko can get demeked at least. And he's pushed away.
Oh, he
Meko
didn't
was
expect him to
forced
shoot
defense
it so
matrix, the
quickly.
dead eye. It's a free Blizzard. from
And a
Boston
shadow.
Uprising. And Axiom's Earth Shatter.
Oh, the
seals
cap.
deal.
Yo, huge pin by
That's
Axiom.
going to be another capture into
Yeah,
play.
Ana's really strong at this time as well.
5 minutes and the time bank is almost
Bap, wait,
unheard.
was Bap in?
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I feel like fucking Lamp would have been so good during this time. Also, I think Bap on release was nowhere near as strong as he used to be. Am I right about that? Like his regenerative burst was nowhere near as good.
An absolute freebie.
Oh yeah, they did play Bap in Goats. That is true. He came out in 2019. No, I'm absolutely tripping.
And the sound barrier coming out from Jex that could do
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, I don't know why.
but defensive from Dante. He picks up his counterpart.
Yeah, he didn't have the widescreen. Maybe the Ana for the nano boost. Yeah, that's a good point. Never mind, I'm tripping.
The Houston Outlaws can't get near
Lamp was good.
Takeoffs have been brutal for Houston. They're trying to stop the bleeding. They're trying to
I don't
set
know.
up a decent defense, but
I can't remember. This was 3 years ago at this point why Bap wasn't being played.
it's decent by Dante, but
Oh,
Boston managed
right.
to bring it
Movement
away
just
around.
get. I feel like Movement
Movement
just.
shut down. He goes for the Earth Shatter, but he gets nothing.
I feel like he's just taking so much damage on entry.
He's unleashing his own Blizzard. And
Blizzard was good by
thankfully, he's
Dante,
gonna get
though.
something out of that one. 2 players frozen up meant that Houston finally are going to be able to stop this push.
Swimmer invests his sound barrier.
Right after this match is when everyone started playing Bap. Ah, okay, they realized Bap was better. Like, Bap's just better than Ana for the AoE healing. Like, you just do so much healing in a group like this.
Now the problem for Houston is that the ult bank has gone.
Wasn't it Route 66 that Custa window? Dude, how do you guys remember every single misstep that I have? But yes, I did have I had like the Bap window moment on Route 66 where like, it's on like a ramp and then I move a little forward and it goes like super close.
Very low. Self-destruct to the Jerry!
Jerry!
Trying to make the moves. Oh my word.
Jerry!
Axiom is falling very, very, very low. Self-destruct to the back line. Jerry!
He just thinks he can make it. Honestly, I respect it. He's dead either way.
He's falling very, very, very low.
He puts life into his own hands. You know, sometimes you've got to shoot your shot.
He tried to make the moves. Oh my word, he falls to his death. The counter charge by Muma. And Houston are going to hold on.
Thought he had roll. I don't think you can roll in the air at this time. You don't have air. I don't think air roll is in the game at this point.
Oh, I knew this match would deliver entertainment, Brent. Boston, Houston, Jerry.
I think current Cascam would roll, yeah, but you can't roll in the air. That was something that came in like the last year or two.
Still got 3 minutes left as well.
With a sound or with a speed boost, it's possible to make that jump, but
Yeah, you could roll off of it, so maybe that's what he tried to do. I thought he just tried to make it.
time to shine. Switch it to healing at the last second. But here we have it. Color Hex now looking to try and get the value out.
Nice wall.
Very nice wall. It's going to force the nano boost almost immediately.
Oh, he
to
should have
use up
thrown
the
that a
Muma.
little bit further forward.
It's falling very low. Has to shield. Has to back off.
My man died a hero. Not all heroes wear capes.
Really get a lot done with it.
Yeah, he had to throw it right at the floor because he was worried about Meko's defense matrix. Need to throw it at the floor so that the defense matrix doesn't eat it up. And now counter blizzard coming out from Dante. Doesn't pick anybody either. And Jerry in the back line this time.
Oh, you can see Muma goes for the shatter. Doesn't find anything. He only found the one player, and that was Mufin falling to the deck. But it looks like this is
Oh,
Boston's
good
match.
sound
Sound's
barrier,
gonna
but
come out from Houston. They
oh,
try and hold
Muma,
on.
no!
At least with a HP advantage, they can try and take
Axiom's
something
dead.
here.
Yeah.
Blase using his dead
Ooh,
item,
ooh.
positioning off to the side. That's good from Houston. They managed to stall it out just a little bit.
Muma is getting bullied in these matchups. He's either frozen up, or he's getting bionaded, or Meko isn't quite there to be able to defense matrix him. Houston have still got to work on a lot of
5 ults used, 0 kills. Well, no, they killed Axiom. They won the fight. It wasn't great, and it didn't hit much, but it was a team fight win. You take those.
Deadeye from Jerry, speedy cowboy.
Split Muma off again.
And look at this ice wall. Oh my word. Almost got the better of Blase, but the bullets from the Peacekeeper will do the rest.
Dude, what is
Crossbreaks
Muma
are
attempting
found.
there?
Muma stalled up frozen. It's cold times out here if you're a main tank player. Player's going to be looking to see if he can collect any more. This is going to set the Boston Uprising on the right path. Get any more picks off. You see Dante's just waiting, stalling, trying to buy a bit more time in the ice block.
But at least they're dying on the payload.
Farm shatter, yeah. But he's just like pinning in the back line. Like, he just needs a swing. He just keeps dying. Yeah, every time he like drops his shield, he's just getting melted. Playing a lore accurate Rhino. That's true. He saw the cinematic and was like, yeah, game time.
It's going to be a big win condition for them. The
Oh, good bomb.
Gonna
Catches
force the shield
Myeonbong.
round to the back, and Myeonbong is
Wait,
not
did
safe.
Muma just walked into the... He just walked into the blizzard. Where's he going?
Safe. Win condition for them. The self-destruct He's gonna force the shield round to the back, and Myeonbong is
There
not
is
safe.
so much room to play with. Oh my.
And 3 hit the deck. Jerry once again.
Oh, maybe to contest?
Myeonbong is not safe. Axiom with the
Oh
air
yeah, you might be
shadow.
right. You're right. You might be right. That might be the reason.
So no, we have a bad dealing player. Fortunate for the Houston Outlaws. They're working
Jerry!
under some bad conditions right now, but they're trying to make the best of it.
Blase goes over to Hanzo. Dude, Blase wants to play anything other than Cassidy. Oh yeah, never mind. Might have been for Sonic Arrow.
Now to compete with the Boston Uprising, otherwise it all could be over here.
Houston Outlaws again going to run Blase on the McCree, looking for an opportunity to break this top hold. They need Meko to play a little aggressively. He boops a couple of people off the high ground. Good. That'll start the Boston Uprising retreating. It's a nice wall as well from Dante.
Yeah, Boston have this in the bag. Yeah, this is a quick 3-0 for your boys, Boston. My boys in blue.
Coming around the point here. Again, take a look at the ice walls from Dante. This one perfect.
That was a good pin.
There you go.
Good wall in the pin.
Those are the kind of ice walls we want to see. Dante sets it up for his team, and a Houston Outlaws
Sheesh.
easily gonna
Some
be able to
shots.
clean up the rest of these players. It's gonna be a point A capture.
Just hear what you think. We just accepted because we were watching this in the green room because we were at a studio at this time. We were just fucking losing it. I think Soy summed it up pretty well in the first halfway game. It was like, there certainly was a game of Overwatch. And it only devolved as time went on, right? Like at first it was just like, haha, it's pretty scrappy Overwatch. But then it just started to devolve into a meme as it continued to go on.
His attack, but even so, if they can start to get the ball rolling a little bit, control of the high ground, get a couple of picks, Houston could still be looking good.
Another great ice wall from Dante forces them back. It's gonna be the 1-for-1 trade at least. In the back line here, Jerry pressured down once more. It seems like Houston have figured out what's really gonna be biting them.
I think Houston's just playing more aggressively and playing around their tanks, like, rather than just playing slow and letting movement die. It's optimistic Overwatch. Hey, that's an optimistic way to sort of talk about this.
Just kept the cart rolling. It's starting to get about halfway through point B.
Deadeye used by Jerry once more. The Blizzard from Dante is going to stop them from really trying to push
shit.
forward.
Shield just breaks. Hey, dude, you guys remember those times? Because Cassidy shoots from right to left, right, with high noon. For the Reinhardt players, if their like shield would break to the first shot and then they would die to the follow-up shot when like it was your skull. Or like the Reinhardt's shield breaks so it doesn't kill the Reinhardt but everyone dies behind him.
Outlaws though still have 4 minutes. It's all still going well for them, but this time they're going to have to grapple with the high ground. They need to take a dry engagement. Having said that, with where the payload is actually positioned, they could take the low ground route and try and force a fight down there. But they will give up all the tempo. And by that, I mean the Boston Uprising can choose any opportunity they like to fight them.
Ooh.
But in the Lord's name, Axiom goes for the charge.
Oh, Repel just gets walled out. That was good. That was great play from Boston. I don't know why. What is Houston doing with their May walled out? Like, I feel like you can easily May wall that cross for the cost of nothing, almost, right? Oh, nice wall up by Boston. Oh, never mind.
Using the ice wall to get back up, but booped off almost instantly afterwards. Boomer somehow wins the 1v1 there against Colorheads. This is a brawl down under anyone's game right now.
It's just chaos. It is chaos. Houston Outlaws have stayed in this fight a little too long. Boston had everything they needed to succeed. And once the Boston Uprising...
Yeah, they gotta get out now. Like, why are they lingering around? I don't know why Houston's sticking around. They're just, like, waiting for someone to die.
Still terrible for Houston. They've still got a bit of a foothold in this game. But they need to figure out a way of dragging Boston down from the high ground and fighting on even terms without just losing the initial engagement and having Muma get destroyed. So this time, working their way around the left-hand side, fighting on this high ground. Muffin knows they're coming.
Blase using the Deadeye, but Jerry's also got...
Oh, the wall into death! Me when I kill my Cassidy.
Blase's the better cowboy of the two, at least for the time being. That gives him free reign to pop off a couple of these shots. Caught up into the Blizzard, has to drop to the low ground. Luckily, his team is there to support him. With the damage being done here, Houston have chunked down the Boston Uprising. Boston forced to back off and away now.
I feel like Dante has to use the wall to save movement. Yeah, but that's pretty common for a mate. Like, you need to use the wall to slow things down.
So as long as
Oh, Jerry just kills Jackson. I don't know why Houston didn't have any positioning after that.
Probably going to reset here and wait for their Lucio to come back, because if they just try and fight here and get value out of the Blizzard, the speed the speed advantage for Boston will just totally ruin their chances.
Yeah, you need that speed boost. You
And
gotta wait.
that's 10 seconds extra for Boston to start building up the nano boost, the self-destruct, tools that they can use in this next engagement that will decide point B.
You gotta take out this Ice Widow. Dante, he needs to get into this fight. Ice was gonna be used. Boston just worked their way around. They need to try and get a
Holy
teammate.
nade. That was such a huge nade by Rappel.
Is massive. Forces Boston
Easy
even
3-0 for
further
Boston,
behind.
clueless. Yeah, nah, easy second point hold for Boston to win the series. Oh, good Blizzard. Yeah, that's just a great Blizzard. Oh, good counter pin by Moomer as well.
Very difficult.
Wait, how did...
Countercharge and pin, but doesn't get frozen
Wait.
in the end. Houston's still coming up. Axiom. Point. Anyone
How does
tries to
Axiom
contest, it's gonna be very
not get
difficult.
frozen by that?
Laid down onto the point. Anyone tries to contest, it's gonna be very difficult.
Oh, is it the wall? Breaks LOS? Pin stun bug? Pin stun bug? Something. There's a weird interaction there.
Frozen in the end.
I don't know. I can't remember exactly how the interactions. I think the Maywall blocks the Blizzard, yeah.
Going down.
Is more likely, but yeah. Axiom definitely shouldn't have got frozen from that.
Still looking to capitalize. Movement.
Oh, another great counter pin. This time from Axiom.
Out of nowhere. Feel like I'm watching Gig play maybe, but
Oh, the gig legend.
coming out on top.
They just about managed to pick up checkpoint B there. I was worried for them, Bren, because Boston have such a spawn advantage when it gets to that point. But now that they've got the picks, they can start moving forwards. A kill onto Jerry would be huge.
The pin stun override freeze timing was a bug in Overwatch 1. Right, okay.
Way further
I can see that being a thing.
And the Houston Outlaws can start ticking their way through point C. Only 2 minutes on the clock compared to the 5 that Boston Uprising had. But they've got a good ultimate situation to keep the momentum rolling.
All you need is
Lots of ults for Outlaws here. Easy snowball through.
back with Boston Uprising. A lot of pressure now. It's gonna be on top.
Why did he... How does Jack... What, first of all, why does Jack say sound barrier? Second of all, how does he die?
Onto Meko. Jerry.
There was some trolling going on there.
How does he get value out of it? He's dead eyes every single time.
Where did he thread?
I'm pretty sure Jesse starts to pop off. Not in that fight.
So his sound barrier is gone.
That's absolutely brutal for Houston.
Still Houston going to be trying to make the most.
Blase just bleeds out to the Blizzard. I guess Rappel gets got as well.
Ultimates are being traded left, right, and center.
Like, what the fuck? Why is everyone throwing ultimates? Everybody's dead already. What?
Still Houston looking to counterattack.
Like, that was also a bad sound barrier from Swimmer for almost no reason. They nanoed and sound barriered at the same time when no one was really in a problem. Then Dante just drops the Blizzard because they overcommit on those ultimates.
His ultimate up, potentially that Earth Shatter changes everything. But they just ran straight into Dante, and now Houston still have an opportunity to finish with a roughly similar time bank. They need to get aggressive. The wall could be huge.
Great by Dante. Be pushing them apart. You always got to be watching.
Moomer gets color hex. Oh, Moomer dies though. Oh, Shadow. Oh, great block by Dante.
No value out of the Earth Shatter. Houston pushing this one forward. They just need 1 or 2 more kills.
Woo!
And they have done it, surely. It's going to take care of color hex.
Oh, the wall was really good. Both stuck behind the wall.
And they are going to get a comparable time.
They pressed all their Qs. Yeah, I don't know. Boston kind of like fucked that by when they used the sound barrier and the nano on a fight that they were probably going to win. They kind of baited themselves into the Dante Blizzard, and then they just like lose the fight, and that snowballs into a 3rd-point cap. Count of the week. Thank you for the 60 months. 5 years, baby. Yo, thank you very much, Count of the week, for the 5 years.
What teammates they want to run. And as you said, Josh, you set the scene perfectly. It's all about these rotations.
They're not even giving a chance. They don't want anyone to get cut off by the Maywall, so Boston Uprising rotate to the point immediately. Establish position before Houston have any opportunity. And now it's just a default fight on the point. Dante's Maywall too far back, can't find anybody. Nice defensive Maywall from Color X.
Well, that sleep is actually so big.
A win condition for him. The Bionate is going to get
Moomer
onto
got bio.
Moomer very, very low. Has to back up to the safety of his team. Boston's still in this.
Oh, Moomer gets caught.
He's sleeping on the job. He's going to be waking though.
Oh, that.
Boston Uprising.
First point hold. Surely Boston win with 1:10 remaining.
Houston Outlaws, they're scrambling. Trying to find an opening here. But it doesn't look like they're going to get it. Barely even touching the point.
The Boston Uprising hold on.
I've always wondered what are the rules on which sprays players can use. I think they can use anything. I don't think there's a limitation on what sprays players can use. Like, there are none in the game that I think are problematic, so I don't think it's an issue. Oh, is this on stage? Yeah, this is at a Washington Justice homestand in 2020. This is before lockdown happened.
Both of these teams just using the arrow to scout.
Okay, minute 10 on the board for Boston Uprising to get 1 tick.
Outlaws adapt to this. Early damage onto Jerry. They go for the early rotation.
This match caused COVID.
Onto Muma.
Could be absolutely pivotal.
Oh, swimmer dying though. That was such a big pick by Dante, actually.
He stopped the push in its tracks.
That
Clutch.
is so good from Dante. 44% to his ult as well. He saves Muma, who was just asleep on the floor, and finds the crucial pick.
Let's take a look at it again. This is exactly what they needed. When Muma was slept, he had to come up big. One instance where the
Oh, just swimmer just gets a little wide from the shield.
The Boston Uprising have
Shield goes down.
up top.
Certainly didn't help stop COVID, that's true. Dude, the players were getting so sick at these homestands. I don't think it was COVID, but some sickness went through the players, because it also, I think, went through us. I think Bren brought it over from Japan, but yeah, something killed us all.
Offensive Bionade, nana boost, Axiom trying to get value. Ate up by Meko again, playing very well around his team.
Nano for Houston and Dante will
Oh,
land
this
Blizzard.
high noon. Oh, the sleep.
In the nick of time, but hopefully will not matter for the Houston Outlaws. Muma coming up clutch. Jerry tries to go for the flank, taken out in the mix of it.
Oh my
It looks
god.
like the Houston Outlaws are gonna hold
Another
on. And they
draw.
are. Once they clean up the stragglers, are gonna make this a draw.
4 maps. 2-0.
It couldn't be closer, Bren. It could not be closer.
Unbelievable.
Oh god. All right, well,
L Classic.
let's go on to map 5, and you know where map 5 is.
RA.
Time to sub Raucous in. Raucous in. Repel out. Woohoo.
Houston's just
RA
like,
and just tab, and then
Yeah.
they let it go. I mean, we've seen it before.
like coming back master.
All right, 2 draws.
Overwatch
And the
World Cup
crowd
champion
goes
this year as
mild.
well.
Yeah, you don't really hear much of the crowd in this one.
And his Ana is good.
What was up with the change? It's still never really been explained. Like, you know, they talked to the coaches and they said that, like, certain players were better on certain maps or scrimmed on certain maps. I think Raucous, they liked bringing Raucous in because he liked to play Moira on certain maps.
Well, map 5,
But
should
I,
say,
as I
is
said,
serious between Boston
the
Uprising
context doesn't really
and
make
Houston
sense in its own
Outlaws.
right.
See the aggression immediately.
Actually, you know what reminded me of this?
Stops Meko in his tracks.
Dream was a coach. You guys remember Dream? He was a coach for Houston Outlaws. Like, I don't know if they got rid of him halfway through 2020, but he was like very outspoken when he first joined the Outlaws, and like he did a lot. Sideshow was doing interviews with coaches and stuff like that, and like they were trying to defend him, but it just made no sense. And the guy ended up being Dream ended up being one of those coaches who ended up hurting himself because he ended up like when Outlaws were getting memed so much and they were doing so badly, he was trying to he was responding on Twitter and Reddit to criticism, and it didn't go well. It did not go well.
Pressuring him a lot. See Meko here trying to take an off angle. He wants to try and push them off the high ground if he can.
Oh, good counter
A
pit.
lot of damage being taken from these off angles.
Muma gets frozen though.
He's frozen up in one place. Axiom has to back off as well though. He's fallen. Blase getting
That's a very timely nano
Jerry. He's able to get
on the
a
Muma.
shot or two, but realistically,
Dude, Jerry's just better. King of the hill.
It shouldn't be enough.
they're still in this fight though, but Jax is going to put
They get 42% though, not bad.
It is going to be Houston.
Oh, Dream's coaching Valorant game changes now? Really?
Glad to see it.
That's crazy.
A bit worried seeing how
Full circle.
one-sided that initial engagement was.
Yeah, Houston managed to get back into things, and they're in a good position here. This man
Was coaching. Oh, okay, was.
picking the right opportunities to engage onto people as they come in. They'll be looking for Axiom to extend a little bit further than the rest of his team. Dante finding a May wall again.
Speed boost off to the side. Now the Deadeye going to be used here. Jerry cancels it though. Gets no value.
Blizzard is very good. Oh, actually, that Blizzard did not go as far forward as I thought it was going to. Oh, good pin into high noon, though. Yeah, see, this is good by Outlaws. Like, this is how they need to play. Like, I feel like this is what we expected from them, and, like, they had coordination, but prior to this map, they haven't really had any coordination.
Houston Outlaws use their speed boost. And their
Muma
sound
hasn't
barrier
started doing the
to
Muma thing too crazy yet. He got a little wild on Blizzard World at some points, but...
And Axiom, and with their backs against the wall.
I mean, there was an attempt there. He got the better of Blase, to be fair, but
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter
Jerry
what
is
you
just
do.
showing
Yeah,
negative
you're going
respect to
the best
Blase.
balance. You're not helping the rest of your team, and Blase was just in the right place at the right time.
another ice wall from Dante though. A little bit off to the side. Bionade doesn't get any value.
Jaxay just murders Jerry.
Straight into the back.
Boostio? Wait, that's a Boostio.
These are the kind of plays that are necessary.
Jaxay's like, fine, I'll do it myself.
Dante hit the deck. He's still alive though.
Jerry has happened. Yeah, we got the Jerry pop-off.
Still in control, but with Meko down, that means that they can't establish control over the high ground too much.
Nice sleep. Open Earth Shatter here for Muma. Instead, he's going to opt for the charge. Muma, where you taking him? Off into no man's land, and he's pinned backwards. What have I witnessed? What am I seeing? Why?
What?
To this battle of the
Like, I think he thought he knew he had the range, but he just didn't, and then he got pinned.
Somehow, some way.
Just why? Josh, yeah, like just why? Like, why did that happen? Like, what is Muma doing?
I would love, Brennan, to explain to you what happened at the end of that. I think Raucus is asking the rest of his team what's happening.
Jaxay just deadlifted that round. Jaxay just killed everyone.
Why Muma decided to...
I don't know. He had a free shatter. He had a free shatter.
He could have just pinned and then shattered. He could have shattered and then pinned. He could have... There's so many options that could have happened. And then Jaxay's just like, he sees that shit and he's like, fine, I'll do it.
Gets the 2 onto Color Hex and Mufin. Comes back around as well. He was able to finish off Raucus just after this.
I mean,
I think he got Jerry too.
Wow. That was a nasty play.
Nasty. I mean, nobody else was helping him.
4 maps in and then 2. I forgot how bad it was. Oh, baby. It's called the Toilet Bowl and the inception of the Toilet Bowl for a reason.
They are staying in it. They are 1 round away. Early control of the high ground.
Fight over by the coast. Dante stunned up. Ends up getting taken out.
Oh, boop. Oh, wow. I thought he was going to get off.
Getting the early lead here. Jex is being absolutely brutalized. Being battered on the elevator. The bounce
Dude, what is happening? Everyone's just standing near the elevator. Oh, nice shot by Blase.
Takes him out of the sky like a clay pigeon.
Of course, both of these teams decide to fight on the jump pad like 2 children slapping each other on trampolines.
Still,
Josh has just given up on complimenting these teams, and he's now just calling them children. As it should be. As it should be.
It really is. But now Houston have finally cemented a bit of control over this high ground. Still just riding on the jump pad, I think for the fun of it at this point. And Raucus has a Nana Boost. Nana Boost and a Deadeye.
Brent's still trying, Josh giving up.
Force positioning, the Nana Boost plus a...
Where did Blase go after Outlaws? Blase went to...
They gotta wait for Boston to get a little further forward.
a lot of wind.
Did he go back to Boston?
See Boston.
London, that's right, he went to London.
They rotated the long way round.
Muma slept.
Pushed him down to the low ground. Muma being slept. Could force him out here. Look at the ice wall.
He became a tank player when he went to Boston, though, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, sorry, London.
Boosters away from the high ground here. Blase just trying to build up this.
Are you casting this week? No, I am not casting Flash Ops. I will be co-streaming, though. I unfortunately did not get the gig to cast Flash Ops. As much as I would have loved it. What the fuck was that at?
The Earth Shatter gets nothing. Muma frozen. Out of position, but Outlaws are the ones.
Oh, the counter pin?
Nice counter.
All right, Outlaws. Jaxay just absolutely farming.
I don't really know how to read that one, but yeah, I don't think that's how you take a fight.
Axiom going for the instinctive shatter onto Dante. Thought he might be able to find a single pick there. How he thought anyone was going to be able to follow up on it, I'm not 100% sure.
Or maybe
But
this
still,
is the nerves coming into play when you get stretched out in a series like this. It really is a battle for endurance.
it absolutely is. Map 5. And the Boston Uprising have just not been able to close it
Diva
out.
bomb engage. Oh, that's actually a good bomb engage. Great wall, actually, by Color Hex.
Teams, actually, but Houston haven't been able to get two of
That was really well played by Boston. Wall off the bomb to counter Blizzard was really smart. Oh, nice shots by Jerry.
Came out from Houston. They found absolutely nothing from it.
Yeah, this is nicely done there by Boston. They utilizing the ultimates correctly, playing aggressively. Houston are going to be happy with this 98%, but now they have the uphill battle.
Okay, they have to win all the fights from here now.
Boston on the high ground here. Gonna have to try
We're gonna watch the Valiant Mayhem 2020 Reversal. We could. I want to start watching some games that we haven't watched before for like History and Overwatch and stuff like that. Some like other classic games that are less talked about, but we're just going through like the main ones right now. The ones that bring a smile or a frown to people's faces when they think about the game. Like, this is a must watch. Like, if you've never seen this game before, you're starting to understand why this was a must watch. Oh, Moom is dead. Oh! There was a gap in the wall. Oh, that went so poorly for Boston. The idea was good. Oh, Moom gets shattered, actually. No, Axiom's turning it around. Because the shatter. Oh, no, bro. There's no way.
Supposed to be Houston's win. Just nipped in the bud there by Axiom.
huge.
When are they announcing Overwatch Esports? No idea. We have no idea. I'm almost thinking at this point, if we haven't heard anything, we probably won't hear anything until next year. Oh, yeah. Muma, I think, just got overconfident there. Nano Fire Strike just does so much damage.
Without any fear whatsoever. Like, Houston can still win this one. Muma could reply back with one just as good. And a 3-man Bionade is going to force the backline for Boston backwards.
Oh, whoa. Dink. Straight dink.
Nails it out. Muffin tries to eat it up, but the defense matrix has to back off here. Shatter from Muma. Doesn't really get anything.
Oh, flipped from Houston, so now Boston has to touch. Axiom's dead. Moving low.
And here it is. Boston forced to try and take these off angles. You can see Jerry is trying for it. Meko on him. Taken down. A lot of damage now removed. And Meko needs off angles.
Yeah, that's going to be the map for the Houston Outlaws.
Houston Outlaws are so close to taking this map. So close to ending the unfortunate streak. Seconds away from doing it if they can pick up these rest of these players.
And Nanabusi moving into
Oh, they got too high.
But Houston Outlaws have won their first map of 2020 and they stay alive.
I just remembered Houston up until now. Wait, oh, Houston hadn't won a map? I didn't remember that.
Unbelievable scenes here in Washington D.C. The Houston Outlaws. They're going to be taking map 5.
They're going to be taking map 5 to win their first map of the series. Incredible scenes as we watch the Houston Outlaws win their first map of the series, the first map of the season in map 5 to get not 3-0'd.
Execute well on Nepal. They are looking good.
Make it make sense.
To take this series and execute a reverse sweep against the reverse sweep champions. Ooh. Okay.
All right, TPs. Sim May going to the point. Baptiste. Yo, Raucous Baptiste. There you go. That was a great wall, actually. Oh, Dante's dead. Oh, wow. I don't know why they went to the right side. You almost always go to the left side to get the control. Oh, there's the flank. Dude, this is when you used to charge ammo on the shields, right? So it was so easy to charge up. And Plaze's just beaming him. Oh, we got Moira, Meko, Orisa as well. Double shield. Wait, that's true. They kept Raucous in.
Where are you going? Taking him for a swim. I don't even know if there's water on the opposite side of Nepal. Probably just more mountains.
Just more mountains.
What? Oh my god, bro, what is happening? This game is just devolved.
With the most ridiculous pins you've ever seen. In terms of the compositions, though.
Wait, he had... Jexay had 12 of their final blows. Jexay almost fled a deadlifted on Oasis. Wait, do we just play Control for the rest of the series? I think we do, right?
TP down to the low ground. Boston's move to try and engage this one. Axiom is going to drop down to the low ground. Jerry frozen up.
They know where he's coming. Aye.
Take him out. It's a hard point to attack.
Jerry's coming around the back as well to see if he could drop into the squishies of Houston Outlaws and get a pick.
That's not good. They use their wall defensively, so they don't have a tool to get in.
Defensively here.
They kind of got to do something. Oh, good wall.
Really nice teleporter from Blase as well. It's a small teleporter, but it gets big value.
Off onto the side here now. Muffin frozen up.
Everyone shattered.
Pins were exchanged. Now we're going to see a lot
Blizzard was bad.
Huge barrier comes up, blocking up a lot of the damage, along with the Blizzard. Boston Uprising.
Dude, look how it gets me every time I see a tiny window.
To kind of push people away and allow Dante to get back in really
Oh,
quickly.
good wall.
Really nice ice wall.
Really nice ice wall from Dante, but Boston answer back with one of their own. Unable to really try
sound barrier.
They're going to be committing a sound barrier now towards this.
Oh, Raucous gets got.
Finally they open up. Raucous goes down.
Dude, the beam is beaming though. I actually don't think he is getting ammo from the shield, but he's doing so much damage regardless. Oh! Alright, there we go. There's a cap. I remember the outrage when Bab's window got bigger, yeah. But looking back now, it was definitely the right call.
Still have to be very careful there, even though they got a couple of picks. And I like this change from Blase. Moving over to the McCree and the Diva for Meko. Now they've got a bit of a counter composition to Boston. They can play a little bit more safe, maneuver around the map a bit. But Color Axe's Blizzard, you would expect to find big value.
The non-aiming beam, awful. Dude, the non-aiming beam where it was really close was ridiculous. Like, if you got charged up and you were next to someone, it did such a... Special move! Oh,
Outlaws using the soundbite to really
Dude,
push
Reaper's so
forward here.
bad. Wait, Reaper, just play Cassidy. Reaper's actually just such a bad character.
Oh, they're back on the point. There is no
God,
way
last
the
year's a ton of... Yeah, oh yeah. Like, we've talked about this in a lot of our VOD reviews. Old teams would get dumpstered by the worst teams of the most recent season. Like, players have just gotten dramatically better, even in the worst teams. Like, the strategy, the coordination, the mechanical skill was all so bad back in the past.
doing it here, and now they have control of the point. Boston forced the touch, forced to engage.
Oh, shit.
Huge bio nade though. Connects onto Blase.
Oh, Axiom's just dead. Oh, nice wall again. Dude, honestly, these May walls have been kind of nasty. Special move. Oh, wait, Muma. He turned his shield from the bomb at the last second. I think he was trying to, like, min-max both. Oh, God.
Blase is just in the thick of this, picking people up.
Oh, Myeonbong!
Finds two. Myeonbong. He does eventually go down. It's just
Myeonbong? Wait, the shadow? Alright, there we go. Probably would beat any of these teams. Like, yeah, if you, like, you know, we always talk about, like, Sebulbi and stuff like that in stage 1, like, in season 1. Those Tracer players would get annihilated in today's era of Tracer players. Like, especially, like, Pulse Bomb sticks. Players are very good at Pulse Bomb sticks for what they used to be.
They've got a Symmetra strat here as well.
Alright, we got Sim again for Houston Outlaws.
I think it's hard to find value out of the Symmetra on this map compared to Village. It's much larger angle.
open.
Yeah.
It's very difficult sometimes, but we'll see. But the Outlaws have anything up their sleeves.
If they play around here on the left-hand side and then maneuver over to the point,
Oh, that's a nade.
But look at that bio name, Myeonbong.
That's massive. Boston, though, not really in a position.
Yeah, so Sebulbi was one of the first Tracers to melee a lot. Yeah, like, the guaranteed 30 damage is more valuable than... Oh! No! Gets frozen on the fly over the chasm.
Very unfortunate. Another big bio nade from Raucus as well. Axiom forced to play a little bit more passive. As Houston taking the first point again, and once you have control...
Do you think Ropa could 1v... No, you can't 1v5.
So powerful. You can set up
Watching this just reminds me how much I miss Brandon Sideshow. Yeah,
people roll
legends.
around the map almost instantaneously. I mean, literally instantaneously. It's teleportation.
Oh, good nano. Oh, Muma got slept, then frozen, then flashed, then frozen again. No way. No way. Watch this. Muma gets nanoed, gets slept, gets frozen, gets flashed. The pin misses, gets frozen again, gets antied, and dies.
The man got absolutely bullied. Slept,
That was awful.
Pin, flashback. Muma had no opportunity to get value out of that. Boston are coming straight back into this.
Now Houston are just looking to dial the point, trying to...
You know he was pissed. Yeah, no wonder he starts pinning on cooldown. He's had enough.
Ultimately, he might decide to stick... No, he's going to switch it up now to McCurry, so we're going to be seeing the mirror match.
Yeah. I kind of would have liked...
Muma said, "Fuck this."
It's unconventional and nobody else in the league is running it, but for Blase specifically, he's been able to
Nice
clutch
wall.
a couple of times.
Dante going to be splitting them up here. Jerry uses the Deadeye, though. He finds...
Ooh! Oh wow, he didn't turn it enough to be able to hit Jexay with that. That was a mistake by Jerry.
Splitting the Boston Uprising a piece. But now,
Where Muma going?
Boston Uprising a piece. Jerry's just there, ready and waiting.
He just pinned at Jerry and just got double tapped.
Weak has to use the amp it up, heal himself back up. Gonna retreat to the rest of his team. It's been a slow siege from both of these sides.
Oh, good bait.
But it's go time for the Houston Outlaws. They're going to be opting to use this sound barrier. They want to push forward.
Nano Jerry.
Value in, at least get a kill or two. They're not really finding anything. Nice ice wall from Dante once more. It's going to be
Oh, they get the flip as well. Mufin dies.
The Houston Outlaws.
Telehag's very low as well. Axiom falls weak. They're actually investing in sound barrier here. Axiom's very low on the point.
Dude, Jerry's just pounding from the range. Oh, good wall.
Mecho's self-destruct's going to be buying a bit of time here. Dante, you are in a very...
Oh, dude, Jerry is just getting run at. He got like 2 or 3 for that. Yeah, that's going to turn the fight, though. Mecho's dead as well. That's going to be a flip for the Uprising. Woo!
Still, the Boston Uprising going to be...
Nasty.
Step on me.
Yo, Deemsies, thank you very much for the raid. What's up, party people?
Can really get a foothold.
Dante's had enough of Jerry. Dante's like, I'll deal with Jerry. Does kill him, but pays for his life.
That hasn't really worked out so great for them.
Colex was a pro. Damn, I had no idea. Yeah, he played for Boston in 2019 and 2020.
Way in which they get back in.
Juicy raid. Yeah, it was a fat raid. Thank you very much.
Ult advantage. Echo's going to have to come out with a big play, I think, and maybe eat this Blizzard. Find an early pick, perhaps, from Blase.
And 21? Did he play in 2021 as well?
Find anybody out of position. These players trying to rely on a lot of their mechanical skill.
But he was benched most of the time? Right. Oh!
Deadeye comes out from Jerry. Jexa.
Jexing is the boop onto Axiom.
But at what cost? Trading 1 for 1.
Oh!
Taken out. He tried to go for the
Oh! Did he just cancel the blizzard?
He's a machine. An absolute monster on the high ground.
He's a machine!
Unleashing lead. He is
Jerry!
unbelievable.
My hero.
J to the E to the double R-Y. This
Josh really just said J to the E to the double R-Y.
the crowd's chanting his name, and what a name it is.
Can anyone even touch this? Jexa's going to attempt it. He had to go for the
That's
open
funny.
door.
He's been playing support for AU contenders. Yeah, I think he's still playing
Jones'
contenders.
Doomfist instantly taken out.
Oh, God.
More precarious now.
Oh, no! Moomer, no!
Not gonna be getting
Dude,
any value.
Moomer's actually just been bullied this round.
Boston Uprising in a very good position to win this one out, despite the Houston Outlaws trying to trickle onto the point.
Blase gets Jerry, but it's not going to matter.
Man against the world.
I'm telling you, looking like he's coming in for the clutch, but he's slept, he's frozen up, no opportunity for Outlaws to get back in.
Dude, Myeonbong and Color Hex are playing incredibly well. All right, 1-1.
Just a single thread.
Third round. Outlaws make Jerry look like the GOAT. Yeah, it's kind of funny because Jerry doesn't really have a great game after this. Like, outside of this moment, he never really recovers from this.
For good. Probably the most important round of this entire match. It may define the beginning of the season for the Houston Outlaws.
There's still another map. Yeah, hey, wait, no spoilers.
Time to there.
It's been so good. Sleep for Meko to start up.
What's Blood looking at? Yeah, what's on here?
Myeonbong's been so good.
I don't think you needed to get that close to really hit him with it.
His way back, using the boosters. See the positioning by Boston here. Playing very far forward.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Ice off angle here by Dante, just trying to get the damage in here. The ice wall is there as well. We'll see if they can counteract it. Muma goes for the charge. Boom's back. No value for Axiom, but Muma.
Dude, both Reinhardts are just taking infinite damage.
Both sides losing their main tanks.
You know what would be really nice in this composition? If you had something that made your tank player like immortal for a period of time where they couldn't die as long as it existed.
Sleeps on the deck.
I wonder why teams don't use more of that thing.
Slept, taken out. Now they're going to be trying to get the stragglers. They do indeed.
That'd be crazy, I know.
Slowly improving.
Could also heal people in the AoE
Houston as well. They do punish
more than just the Reinhardt.
at the end of these team fights and just extend things out a little bit. 20% already.
AoE heal, I know, that'd be a crazy setup.
In just yet. They got snarled up a lot when they came around the left-hand side, but they're going to do it again.
They really decided to play a best of 7, literally.
I see Houston just go really aggressive to find Buchan's defense matrix offline.
Alright, Mecha gets to eat on the sleep.
Boston just forcing Echo away. Now let them get free value, but there we have it, the blizzard by Dante. Second 8 on 21. Boston, they disengage. Maxium actually got caught out by the freeze. Now Blase's going to be using the Deadeye. He wants to force them back.
Like, what is this? Dude, honestly, I think the worst thing about this series has been the sound barriers. The sound barriers have felt so unnecessary. Like, that's a good sound barrier. But, like, that sound barrier from Swimmer was terrible.
Strategy.
Sorry, Swimmer. But that, like, what? There's a high noon, but, like, sound barriers just feels such a bad ultimate to use against a high noon. If someone's going to die to a high noon, let them die. Unless you're, like, already engaging. Maybe they didn't buy the battle pass of that. No, this is when we were all free.
Moments away.
Remember the good times when we got content for free?
Really extending this series out.
25% of the Boston Uprising don't really have many tools to work with whatsoever.
Is there a dashing ex-mercenary from the Korean? Maybe.
For the Boston fans, you're hoping that Axiom hits a ridiculous shatter, or maybe you get an easy entry. A D-Mech onto Meko, perhaps, who's just scouting them all the way up to the top here.
Echo. Trying to boot
So what is Mego doing? He's just going high. All right, Muma Shatter. Raucous Nano.
jumping on his off.
Oh, dude.
Now you see Jerry using the
If they had just done a shatter, a drop wall shatter play, that would have been legendary. What, dude, what is Muma covering?
Rogers blocked down. Momo to counter shatter. He's going to take down Muffin. D-Mech to the end. Anyone's game. Blase
Oh, he's doing so much damage now, though.
He wants it to go to map 7.
The pin?
Colorhex though, Boston are not going to go down that easily. They are struggling to keep into this fight. But it is a brutal one at that. Swimmer dragging his team, kicking and screaming. Moomer in the backline.
Are they really going to be able to turn this? Surely
don't
not.
know.
But those
I don't
kills,
know.
the backline of the Boston Uprising being dead.
Yeah, they're gonna have 3 people coming back.
As soon as Houston get an opportunity,
Blaze's coming back on the Doomfist, like they're in trouble.
The fight continues.
Oh, that would get eaten 99% of the time. But this
Blaze's back in the backline. He's on the Doomfist, taken out. Jerry is caught out of position. The ice will force. The Nano Boost has to keep him alive. But this could be it, Josh. Only a few moments now. Jerry taken down. Houston Outlaws just.
Oh no! Map 5 banger!
Just about manages it.
The toilet bowl.
He's given up. And that is going to be it. Map 7. Houston Outlaws.
Map 7. You know what time it is?
why?
Bruh! Time to sub-repel in. You know, Houston, they won the last 2 maps with Raucus staying in. Everything's been going well. Raucus has been playing great the last 2 maps. The team is playing well. They're winning. They're turning this series around.
No.
Time to sub-repel back in.
See, everything's just as it was before.
But it's a lot of pressure on Rappel's shoulders to try and Boston.
Alright, Li Zhang Tower. Repel's coming into play. Baptiste.
We'll find out just how
Double
far
shield.
they truly go.
Li Zhang Tower. Final map as it always should be.
His tracks. Map 7 of the Boston Uprising versus the Houston Outlaws begins now.
2-word map. Ah, 2-word map. Rappel has to play because it's a 2-word map.
Aggressively getting involved.
Shoot, that's my bad. I wasn't familiar with the coaching strategy of the Houston Outlaws. That's my bad.
Ball's not really getting too much value. You can see the teleport.
Alright, map 7, the toilet bowl, the winner of it all.
Being used here now. The immortality field destroyed. Not quite yet.
Obligated to play. He had it in his contract. I must play on all double-worded maps.
Boston are going to try and push through here past the
You have to conform to the contracts.
Comes into the back line. It's not good enough. The Boston Uprising slam forward.
But they take control of that. Nice measured play from Boston. They didn't try and fight the Houston Outlaws on even terms right at the beginning.
Play all map 7s, and you said okay because it would never happen.
Teleporter with their boost. Now Houston have been forced to make swaps. And the Kree comes back out for Blase. The Diva for Meko.
Is it a reverse sweep if you draw 2 maps? I think so.
Yunbong has his nano boost. Repel's only just swapped onto the Hana.
We'll see how the Houston Outlaws opt to take this fight now. Their ideal scenario is to make Boston use a couple of these ultimates now. They can get a pick off, that will do it. Axiom.
Oh, good shatter. Just murders Blase. And this is before the damage was added to the shatter as well. Way! Axiom diff. Oh, drops a bag.
Stylish.
And Houston still behind in the old game, even
And
after
Bap's
that
gone. No, Bap's not here
fight
anymore.
lost just then. It's not looking like a good start to this final map for the Houston Outlaws, but you can always get back into it. They know that. They've lived that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh.
Colorhex, look at the position he's in.
Wow, Axiom's going... Yeah, wait, I think they went too early. I think they gave it away.
Yeah, the Houston Outlaws evaded them. They're coming over.
Wait, I don't think the bait's very good, though. This is going to be a free boop onto the Ana if he went for it.
Enough for the Outlaws to try and squeeze their way into. Jerry now using the Deadeye. He's going to force the positioning on. You can see Open tries to force the positioning with his boosters. Doesn't get it off.
Alright, they're in a good spot at least.
Have a blizzard available to them. See how they try and utilize it. Ice will come south. Dante going to be opting for the
Oh, E. Huge E by Meko.
Meko eats their own. Beautiful work.
Yeah, that was really good play by Meko.
Homer is the one to clean up a lot of the eliminations.
Fantastic play.
Able to recap.
Fantastic play by Meko. We haven't
Yeah,
seen that
I can't remember why Axiom... So I think Axiom continued to play. I'm not sure what happened, but Axiom played really well in this series. Like, Axiom's been probably the best player for Boston, actually, watching it back. Jerry's had obviously some funny pop-up moments, but, like, Axiom and Myunbong have probably been the 2 best players. Colorhex on the May as well actually been really good.
Off the side on the flank. Boston look like they're opting to try and
No, Axiom's a model now. Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, good bomb.
defensively onto both sides.
Forces the Diva bomb, the sound barrier. Oh, good boop.
That's aggressive.
That's a good play by Jaxay. High Noon was good. That was great play by... And that's why you don't go over the bridge. It's impossible to get over the bridge. You should always go white.
are just way too obvious, I feel. If they come in over the bridge there, the Houston Outlaws still have their speed boost. You haven't forced out any cooldowns. They just retreat, play behind shield and the ice wall. Look at this Deadeye though, coming out from Blase. He hides, avoids the self-destruct, and then finds a perfect opportunity with Dante's ice wall.
Very off the side, and it was a fantastic Bionate from Rappel as well.
Now in the meantime, this fight has already begun.
Still kicking off at the point.
Yo, Vispy, thank you for the 61 months. Oh! Wow. Axiom lives just long enough. Wow, it's not even going to matter.
But is it going to be enough?
Earth Shatter, here it comes.
Easily answering back. Jerry, there's no one to take care of him. The high noon.
I think he should have shattered there, right? If you're going to win it, you got to shatter.
Houston thought it was in the back.
Like, he went for the pin, but I think if he shatters, he probably gets 2 or 3 there, right?
Will be able to.
He just about squeaks in there. They've got the potential to be.
Why shatter when you can pin? Because you die when you pin.
Coming back and he'll have an Earth Shatter. Blase can get killed.
The wall over.
It's cheeky.
You see that? They just walled over the gap. Oh, Dante's Blizzard gets in.
Muffin with a clutch play. Axiom charging in the midst of it.
Where's Axiom going? Oh, he shatters the Ana.
Uprising gonna take round number 1.
Boston take the round.
And Mufin feels the energy. He's not gonna
Oh,
allow him.
Jesus.
It's all worth it.
All right, let's go. Night market.
Lijiang Tower, though, is where
Dying is irrelevant. It's about sending a message. It's about letting him know, you know?
And so far, Boston Uprising in the lead. A lot comes down to this initial fight. Early TP, onto the point. Houston Outlaws establishing point presence.
I've done this a couple of times with these symmetric strategies. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
But this time, Meko is on the Diva instead of on the Orisa. So they're going for the normal strategy, but with Blase on the sim.
Oh.
They're catching a couple of players out. The damage is overwhelming here.
Yeah, this Houston's on the point. They're in a good spot here. It's going to be, like, impossible for Boston to get into this round.
Beautiful for them. No one's going to be able to eat up a lot of these orbs coming in.
Sim strat's just better here.
I like this adaptation from Houston.
Forgot how slow Sim orbs, yeah. They used to do more damage, but they were slower.
That means that even
I
if they
think-
had lost that fight, they would continue to accrue the nano boost charge and the self-destruct as well. And Houston have looked...
Why do I remember? Well, this was kind of like... This was like the beginning of the end of Muma's career, unfortunately. Like, Muma was a good player. In 2018, 2019, Muma had good moments. He was a good Reinhardt player. He was a good Winston player. But he, like, really struggled on this iteration. And this is, like, he ends up retiring in the middle of this season. Just because of, like, his struggles. Oh, shot. Oh, the
What
boom.
you want to say? Okay. Bye-bye.
Shatter into the boot.
Cleans it all up with the 3K. Dante managed to avoid the initial boop that would have put him in the...
He got benched for hydration? Yeah, but getting benched by another main tank is kind of like the end of your career. You know, like, it happened to me. Like, usually you don't come back from that very often. And I don't think, after he got benched by hydration, I don't think he played again, right?
Doesn't work out.
Muma slept. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That's not what you want to see at all. Could not defend against the Deadeye.
And a beautiful...
The rumor was Muma had a rich injury. Yeah, it's impossible to know, but yeah, like, this was the last season that we saw Muma.
And set up for a very easy...
I think, like, Muma really got hurt by, like, the thing of, like, this game really, like, hurt Muma's, like, the perception of Muma as a player. Because, like, exactly like that, you're like, he looked so bad. Everyone felt that way. It's like, he played so bad. Oh, wow, that's a good catch on Mufin. Whoa, yeet!
Not teammate just yet, but finally taken out.
That was a good Blizzard.
Used by Collex, but Dante comes in with one of his own.
Oh, Collex is
Great
frozen.
opportunity for Houston to try and capitalize. Axiom bionated up. No more heals for you, sir. And this is going to be the Outlaws able to clinch this one out and retake this point.
Beautiful little fake...
Does anything happen to OG being benched for chat mode? Usually when you, like, usually when that stuff happens, it's not like they're like, oh, we're gonna play this player. Usually it's like, hey, we need you to, like, the player doesn't want to play anymore. Like, maybe Muma was like, I don't want to play anymore. Or like, I've lost my confidence, I don't want to play anymore, and they have to, like, do something else. It's not usually always the coach's decision to, like, get rid of the player. Usually there's something more than what's publicly known. Good set. That's a better sound barrier. Where's that bomb going? Oh. Muma gets frozen. Oh my god, all the tanks are 1 health. Axiom doesn't have any. Yeah, just no shield.
To hit a very large Earth Shatter. 70% and counting now for the Houston Outlaws.
And they're in a great position to tie up Lijiang, send us to the final round of the final map of this series. But they need to hold on for one more team fight. They have the nano boost to be able to work with. It could be enough.
Look at Dante, look at Dante. He's looking for an early May wall. I wonder if they're going to spot it. He has to back off here. Booped off. Jerry with the Deadeye. They need to eat this one up. It's
Oh,
gonna
good
be
pin.
critical. The pin! Boomer taken out. Dante has to use
The
his eyes
Houston Outlaws are so
offensively.
split right now.
Now the Outlaws playing back onto the point.
Oh, wow. He didn't even mean to kill
Jerry
Dante.
finding the shots. He's heating up. He's feeling himself. Jexa so lost.
All right, 99%. Houston need to get one more fight. They have no ultimates. They're walking into a shadow. They're walking into a blizzard.
They will have
Optimistic
locked it
flashbang.
up.
Yeah, I don't know what that flashbang
They'll
was.
lock it up on the final map of
Is there no
Luciano.
crowd during COVID boomed many people? Yeah, like a lot of people just didn't want to play anymore, right? Like COVID just like people were like, I'm not, it's not worth it.
Houston are in a rough position. Another amazing fake out with
It was to clear the railing. It absolutely could have been to clear the railing, right? Like, which is very big brain. Oh! It gets repelled. The blizzard's so good. It's Jova.
And that kind of speed, that kind of aggression has just caught them off guard. 5 seconds remaining. Can anyone from the Outlaws touch this one?
Jexa is in position. He's going to be able to get the touch. He forces out the overtime, but everybody else from Houston is so
Oh, good
far away.
boot.
The boom coming out from Swimmer as
No
well.
one's there. The
There it is. Dude, Swimmer is just not anywhere near as excited, dude. This pop-off from Jerry.
Houston Outlaw.
Bro. Dude, Mooford's acting like they just won the grand finals.
It's his first time on
Hey, dude,
stage.
what a banger of a
Looked
match.
like it
The
was gonna be a
toilet bowl
disaster for Boston.
delivers as it always
Reverse
does.
sweep. Kings about to get reverse swept, but it was not meant to be.
History captured.
Can't
Oh
take
my
a
god,
great power
man.
of Houston Outlaws to that kind of performance.
Jerry,
And there's
Jerry.
They certainly did so, both in and out.
He won over this crowd as he shuffles away for
Oh
the handshakes.
god. Good times, bro.
Talaze showing respect to his
Oh
former
my
teammates
god.
as
When you
well.
play on Boston, you have to take any win you can get. That's true. That might have been the only win they get all season. I actually don't know how many games Boston ended up winning. And that's it. The Toilet Bowl, a true classic. This is honestly dubbed the first Toilet Bowl, and from there, like, Toilet Bowls were special. Obviously, London versus, what was it? London versus last year? Oh no, 2021. London had a bunch of Toilet Bowls. London versus Vancouver Titans. There was a bunch of Toilet Bowls there. It got called the Breadstick Bowl as well because there were breadsticks on the line. There's a lot of good ones. We'll probably go back and watch one of the London versus Titans ones in 2021. But I want to watch some games that we haven't done for History of Overwatch. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've never seen that before, you've now been informed on just how tragic that game was and the birth of Jerry in the Overwatch scene. Make sure to like the video. Let me know what games you guys want me to watch. Subscribe to the channel if you want to check out more. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Whoa!